A free winter preparedness workshop hosted by the Canadian Red Cross, the City of Sault Ste. Marie Emergency Management Coordinator, and the Vulnerable Persons Registry was held recently at the Sault Ste. Marie Library.
We've been doing multiple events getting out in the community to remind people that the weather is changing, so they need to think about what risks are in our city and what they can do to be prepared. So having a kit, an emergency kit with 3 days of supply, making an emergency plan, and knowing a little bit more about the hazards in our city. So we're always doing different things to get prepared at the city for different types of disasters, such as designating emergency shelters across the city. So we go in with the Red Cross and we look at different buildings that we can use if we ever had to open up a shelter for people to stay for a longer period of time. We're also always doing different types of training and exercises. This year we did a really great exercise with the police, the fire department, EMS, Sioux Search and Rescue in the airport, where we simulated a large airplane crash, and we responded to that as a real event. So we're always doing different things to make sure that we're prepared, and that's why we're out asking the community to also get prepared from their end.
Well, we just got together with two other organizations, and we decided that we needed to do a winter preparedness workshop so that people who go out in their cars, and we've had a lot of problems with this lately where people get stranded, and we felt that this was especially a good time to do it before winter sets in and make people aware of what they actually need to have in their car in case of them being stopped for a long time and having to keep themselves alive. To have in your car, you need to have a heat source, not your car, because you would run out of gas that way. You need to have a heat source. You need to have non-perishable food items so that you could keep alive. You need to have flashlights. You need to have a flare or something that marks your car so the police know where you are. If you have a cell phone, you need to make sure it's charged. You need a full tank of gas. You need booster cables. You need tow ropes. There are so many things that you need in the winter.
So I talked about the VPR program. The VPR is a free program for seniors, people with disabilities, and people who depend on electricity for life-sustaining equipment. They register with us. They provide us with some key information. So they let us know if they have a difficulty with mobility, hearing, vision, if they have a difficulty with memory or mental health, as well if they have an electric dependency. They let us know, and then we provide that information to local police, local fire, and local paramedic, as well as our local emergency management coordinator. And then for those people who depend on electricity, we also send their information to local PUC and Red Cross. And that's to better help during power outages, 911 emergencies, and large-scale emergencies. Getting the information to those who are most vulnerable, I mean, a lot of the time they're not coming to these sessions, they're not coming to our events in the mall because a lot of them can't get there. So what we depend on is, family members, neighbors, friends coming to sessions like this to get our message to those who are most vulnerable, to get the word out. So that's why they're so important, really, to just spread word.
If you want more information on emergency preparedness, you can visit www.getprepared.ca. For Go Sault Ste. Marie, I'm David Carlasio.